When Terry and June first aired, critics dismissed it as safe and old-fashioned. Yet behind the gentle humour lay real innovation, quiet rebellion, and a legacy that changed British comedy more than anyone realised. Fact 1.
The traffic was frightful.
It was nothing to do with the traffic. I think we both know why we're late, don't we?
Terry and June began in 1979, but its roots stretch back to the early 1970s. The show evolved from Happy Ever After, another BBC sitcom starring the same couple, Terry Scott and June Whitfield. After a legal dispute over character rights, the BBC rebranded the concept entirely. They kept the stars, the suburban house and the humour, but gave everything new names. Critics initially mocked the change as lazy recycling, yet audiences saw it differently. Viewers had already fallen in love with the familiar chemistry of Terry and June. The gentle domestic tone offered comfort amid political unrest and economic crisis. In a Britain of strikes and inflation, their quiet home life became escapism. Each episode focused on small misunderstandings rather than grand satire. The formula worked. Within months, Terry and June ranked among BBC One's top-rated comedies. It wasn't revolutionary in style, but it reflected a nation craving stability and laughter.
The patient is never the best judge in head cases.
I'm not a head case. How dare you?
Fact 2.
And I worked out, if I laid all those eggs...
It's going to be a miracle.
Terry Scott and June Whitfield had already been working together for years before Terry and June. Their first collaboration dated back to the sketch show Scott On in the 1960s. They developed a natural rapport that made their on-screen marriage believable. Both trained in stage comedy, giving their timing razor-sharp precision. Off-screen, they were professional equals but never romantically involved. Their respect for each other became legendary in the industry. Scott was the loud improviser, Whitfield the master of understatement. That balance defined the show's rhythm. Directors trusted their instincts, often giving them freedom to tweak dialogue. Their chemistry carried entire episodes even when scripts were thin. Whitfield later described Scott as infuriating, brilliant, and utterly irreplaceable. Crew members called their partnership the BBC's most reliable guarantee of laughter. Their teamwork turned a simple premise into a national ritual. Theirs was not just acting, it was comedy choreography perfected through trust.
Wendy, Marjorie's husband...
You mean she's married?
Yes, he's one of my best friends.
Fact 3.
Hello, Magnus. I'm Uncle Terry. Sorry we kept you waiting, but I've been on the phone to the police about the naughty writing on the wall opposite.
From its debut, Terry and June divided opinion. Television critics labelled it predictable, middle-aged and old-fashioned. Younger reviewers compared it unfavourably to edgier shows like Fawlty Towers and Yes Minister. But those critics underestimated its audience. The series regularly attracted 10 million viewers, often more than trendier alternatives. BBC executives pointed out that family-friendly comedy still mattered. Terry and June appealed to multiple generations watching together. The writers intentionally avoided politics and cynicism. That decision gave the show extraordinary staying power. While critics dismissed it as safe, ordinary viewers saw honesty. It portrayed ordinary frustrations with affection, not mockery. The laughter wasn't at the characters, but with them. Over time, historians reappraised it as a vital example of mainstream appeal. Its endurance proved that warmth could be as powerful as wit. Today, what once seemed tame feels timeless, a snapshot of national comfort during turbulent years.
Behold, the Starship Enterprise!
Fact 4.
Oh, I heard noises and I smelled it. I thought I can't talk in it.
Each episode revolved around everyday mishaps, a lost invitation, a mistaken delivery, or a surprise visitor. Writers John Cain, Christopher Bond and Colin Bostock-Smith crafted humour from minor chaos. They treated domestic life as a stage for gentle absurdity. The scripts relied on precision rather than punchlines. Dialogue mirrored real middle-class conversation, polite yet passive-aggressive. Every misunderstanding built layer upon layer until collapsing into farce. Directors rehearsed scenes like stage plays to capture rhythm and timing. The show's predictability was deliberate, comfort comedy by design. Viewers knew the rhythm, tension, panic, and a cheerful reset. The writing respected its characters instead of ridiculing them. It found humour in kindness, a rare trait on television. Scholars later identified it as reassurance television, a style now echoed by The Vicar of Dibley and as time goes by. Its ordinary world became extraordinary through craft, not spectacle.
What is it doing in our hall?
It's a job lot the firm bought, only the date of consumption's expired.
Fact 5.
Terry!
What?
You're walking on the floor.
I usually do, dear.
The suburban home used in Terry and June was filmed in real locations around Mitcham and Wimbledon. The semi-detached house embodied middle-class aspiration. Designers deliberately avoided glamour, choosing beige wallpaper, patterned curtains, and outdated furniture. Every detail reinforced familiarity. The living room became instantly recognisable, a symbol of safe British domesticity. Neighbours reportedly gathered to watch exterior shoots on local streets. The set itself was rebuilt several times to accommodate new lighting rigs. Fans wrote letters asking where to buy June's furniture and wallpaper patterns. The ordinary became iconic. The couple's house wasn't just a setting, it was a character. It reminded viewers of their own homes, clutter and all. The domestic realism grounded every episode. It showed that television didn't need exotic backdrops to resonate. Terry and June proved that laughter could bloom right in the living room next door.
And I could try walking on the ceiling, but all the loose change will fall out of my pockets.
Fact 6.
It's a pleasure to come to your rescue again, mate. Gin and tonic, as usual.
Yeah, I think I need it. It's a marvellous remedy for earache.
Terry Scott's booming laugh and larger-than-life personality dominated the set. Off-camera, though, he was a perfectionist with strict standards. Crew members recalled him pacing rehearsals, demanding precise timing. He occasionally clashed with writers over dialogue he found unnatural, yet he always apologised after tempers cooled. His deep respect for June Whitfield kept professionalism intact. Scott suffered from health issues, including nervous exhaustion during the final seasons. Despite illness, he insisted on continuing, saying comedy kept him alive. Colleagues admired his resilience. Whitfield later revealed that his last years were difficult but filled with pride for the show's legacy. He died in 1994 and tributes poured in from every corner of British entertainment. His dedication had shaped an entire generation's idea of television comedy. Behind the cheerful chaos stood a man who believed laughter was serious work and treated it as an art form.
Just suppose I'd come home and said that I told Sir Dennis that you would take Beattie's place.
Oh, what?
Fact 7.
£1,250? Well, all I can say, darling, is I accept.
June Whitfield brought subtlety to every line. Long before Terry and June, she had appeared in Hancock's Half Hour, Carry On Films, and radio classics. She knew how to make understatement funny. On set, she was known for calming tensions with humour and grace. Unlike many female sitcom leads of her era, she refused to play foolish. Her intelligence shone through, even in slapstick moments. Writers often expanded her role because of audience affection. She later said the series worked because he never made June the nagging wife stereotype. Whitfield also managed to sustain a prolific career after the show ended. Younger fans rediscovered her through Absolutely Fabulous, where she played Adina's mother. Her versatility proved timeless. Within British comedy, she became a symbol of professionalism and poise. Even in her 90s, she was still working, beloved across generations. Her legacy, like the show's, rests on dignity wrapped in laughter.
Simple, rustic charm, but you've made one fundamental mistake.
What's that?
You've sprayed the wrong one.
What?
Fact 8.
A cup of tea, that, Mrs. M?
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, thank you. Anyone like another cup?
By the mid-1980s, Terry and June seemed old-fashioned next to alternative comedy. Shows like The Young Ones and Blackadder mocked everything traditional. Yet Terry and June survived until 1987, pulling in consistent audiences. Its endurance baffled younger comedians but impressed network executives. The formula's secret lay in predictability done perfectly. Every episode was a polished short play. Timing was precise, tone never faltered. Viewers didn't tune in for surprise, they came for reassurance. Sociologists studying the show later described it as a mirror of Middle Britain refusing to panic. It reminded viewers that normal life still mattered. Even as punk and politics raged outside, Terry and June stayed calm inside. That stability became its quiet rebellion. When the series finally ended, millions mourned the loss of television's gentlest comfort. Its popularity proved that decency never goes out of style.
Oh, June, don't do that. I mean, watching the news helps me digest my breakfast.
Fact 9.
Tension on the machine to suit your muscular development. You grab the oars, feet on the footrest.
Behind the laughter, the series ran like a well-oiled machine. Filmed at BBC Television Centre, each episode took just a few days from rehearsal to recording. Scripts were finalised late, requiring constant improvisation. Cameramen memorised cues manually. There were no digital monitors. Editors cut on tape reels using razor blades and adhesive. The efficiency amazed visiting producers from abroad. The BBC valued Terry and June for reliability. Episodes always delivered on time and under budget. Technical teams described it as comedy clockwork. Actors often performed without second takes. The studio audience provided real laughter, never canned. That authenticity enhanced its warmth. The speed and precision became a model for later sitcom production. Decades later, those same crew members credited the show for teaching them discipline. Behind its calm exterior was relentless professionalism. Terry and June looked effortless only because it was engineered with care.
Bend the knees and away.
Fact 10.
Good evening, madam.
June, this is Mr. Beaconsfield.
More than 30 years after its finale, Terry and June still resonates. It airs on nostalgia channels and streaming platforms, introducing new viewers to its charm. Historians now call it the last great traditional sitcom. Its spirit influenced later comfort comedies like One Foot in the Grave and Last of the Summer Wine. For many Britons, it symbolises an era when television united families. Its laughter was gentle but genuine. The characters didn't chase irony. They celebrated imperfection. The series showed that kindness could be comedic strength. In an age obsessed with cynicism, its optimism feels radical again. BBC retrospectives in the 2000s re-evaluated it as culturally significant. Both stars received honours. Whitfield a damehood, Scott remembered as a pioneer. Its enduring appeal lies in normality done well. Terry and June taught Britain that laughter needn't shock to last forever.